And a foul ball left side. Valdez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher. And that one ripped to left. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
No outs. Runner on second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It's out of here. Adolis Garcia blasts one out, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Josh Young. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It's out of here.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. Line drive to short and caught. Jonah Heim will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. An absolute blast to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 6. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Matt Gage.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCormick hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Bubba Thompson. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the first. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And there's a strike.
0-1.
That's towards center. Simeon sizes this one up, makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. The wind of the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Seager snags it for the 2nd out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jose Abreu up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that's in there for strike 1. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. And welcome back. Now it's Marcus Semien. Gage back to work. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So now it's Corey Seager. Doubled his first time up. Well struck right field. It bangs off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a...
Runners on the move. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep, and they tack on 3. It's 9-0. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered in this one. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan Stanek. He has a great slider with tons of movement, and he handles it himself for the out. And now it's going to be Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, center field. McCormick trying to get there. Makes the grab, 2 down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. The solo homer his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now the 0-1. And there's the strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Heim squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Next to hit, Corey Julks. And it's fouled away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Here in Cleveland, here's Leody Taveras. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Stanek, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And now the 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Bubba Thompson. He's 0 for 1. That's a laser base hit. So digging in, Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Marcus Semien goes deep, and they add on. It's 12-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. McCormick ranging back on it. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Corey Seager goes deep, and they add to their lead. It's 13-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Garcia, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That to right, Tucker should have it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Martin Maldonado. And a pitch.
0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Low. To second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Phil Maton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
Up next for the Rangers.
So man aboard, Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That's ripped. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Grossman around second, headed for third. Alvarez whips it in quickly. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Leody Taveras. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. 2 on with 1 out. And the batter now, Bubba Thompson. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarez puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. And now it's the Rangers lead off hitter, Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Rangers. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. So a lefty out of the pen, Cole Ragans.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Semien toss over to first. And a quick out, number 1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. And now 1-2.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Tucker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Right through there. Got him. And that'll do it. Astros back here in Cleveland. Now the number 2 hitter, Corey Seager.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Maton back to work. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Smash to the left side. Tosses across to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throw is high and over his head. And they put the tag on him for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Jeremy Pena.